Welcome, friends. I'm Gina Nicole, and this is the Goddess Channel. Today's message is going to help you realign, and realign in a way that is the only thing that's required of you at this time. And what I mean by that is anything can be going on in the outside world. The vast majority of that is beyond our control. But what we're being asked to do is to take care of what is in our control. And that's aligning with the energy centers in our bodies in a way that's going to anchor the level of consciousness that we're being called into right now. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. And today, Kuan Yin brought in this message for you. And in this transmission, we're going to talk about exactly what that energetic shift is in your energy centers. And I'm going to help you feel more grounded, more aligned. And Kuan Yin is bringing through the energy that you need to do that. So it's going to be a really, really exciting and worthwhile transmission for you today, because this is really where the rubber hits the road when it comes to what we're anchoring here on the planet. And that is an ability to be more aligned in ourselves so that we can anchor more light, integrate our light bodies, and be those beacons of light that I spoke about in the last message. So just taking some breaths here. And the main message that Kuan Yin has for you today is humanity has been for quite some time at a solar plexus chakral alignment. And when I say that, what I mean is the frequency of what the the solar plexus chakra, the third chakra, represents is the ego. And what it is to be a human being with a human ego, having a experience in the material world, identities, how we think about our place in society, how we navigate that, how we express ourselves, how we think we should be. Like I said, it has a lot to do with identity, what we think we need to project, the way we interact with other people, our self-image, etc., etc. And so that's what the third chakra is about. What we're shifting into is a heart-centered existence. So if you think about the third chakra as our ego, and again, it's not a negative thing. It's just we're learning to be more than that. We're here to integrate that part of ourselves. So it's no longer this, chaos maker, right? So that we're no longer just sort of out of control and being led by ego. We're integrating that part of ourselves so then we can actually level up to be present in a heart-centered existence, be more present at the heart chakra because the lower chakras have integrated. And so that's the shift that's taking place in society. And so it's what needs to shift within you as we're awakening to, like I said, heart-centered consciousness, which you may have heard is what on a spiritual level people refer to as 5D consciousness, unity consciousness, heaven on earth. It's marked by a heart-centered awareness of reality, compassion, connection, collaboration, harmony. We're learning to live from that space. And so this is what we're here working through today. So rather than me give you a lot of words and a lot of explanation and a lot of like right brain stuff, or I guess left brain stuff is what I was trying to say. Kuan Yin is saying that she actually has an energy transmission for you that is not really word based. She's going to bring in specific energies. So what I'm going to invite you to do is place a hand on your heart. Maybe you want to place a hand on your belly as well, whatever feels good for you. And specifically, if you want to place that hand on the solar plexus, so right below the rib cage, and then you have one hand on the heart, one hand on the solar plexus, or wherever feels good. I'm just going to invite you to relax your breathing. Because one of the easiest, simplest, and most divinely perfect ways for you to be aligned within yourself in the present moment is to just be present with the breath and let your nervous system relax through the breath. A relaxed nervous system is how you operate on your highest level. So just letting everything slow down here. Good. And we're just inviting all parts of us to be welcome, to be loved, and to come into coherence and integration now. And Kuan Yin is just showing a light activation happening, coming up through the Earth Star chakra below your feet. Just this beautiful light, almost like it's coming up on a string. It's just going right into the bottom of your feet, and it's just everywhere it touches, it's just making your whole physical body, all of your energy bodies glow with light. Up through the ankles, the calves, the knees, up the legs, just illuminating your whole system everywhere it touches. The hips, the torso, low back, navel, abdomen, up into the chest. Just letting the breath be easy here. To the shoulders, down the arms, all the way out the fingertips. Good. Up through the collarbone, the upper back and neck. Through the face and the head. Right out the top of the head into the upper chakras above your head. And just beaming a column of light, shining bright in all directions and expanding across the universe. Now that light dissipates and it's part of you, the part of you that is meant, the part of the light that is meant to be part of you now, that is illuminated, your light continues to shine. You're a star. And if you walked outside of yourself and looked back at yourself, you would see a beautiful glowing star. That's you. Any part of you that is ungrounded in the third chakra, that feels like you're always out of sync with life, too much or not enough, too busy or afraid of stillness, running around, trying to keep up, feeling like you're behind, exhausted, burnt out, burning the candle at both ends, out of sync with the grounded, calm heartbeat of present moment awareness. Any part of you that feels like you have to go faster, try harder, or on the other side of the coin, avoid, distract, delay, hide, because you're always going to get both sides of the coin. Anywhere that's out of alignment, anywhere that you're not residing in your most authentic, calm, grounded experience of yourself. And so we're just going to let that ease, that harmony, that simplicity of I'm here in the present moment, moving at the pace of the universe, moving at the pace that spirit moves, and letting every egoic belief system around anything different that has kept me stuck, ungrounded, always trying to catch up, always trying to be other than what I am, faster, slower, anything but simply what is. We're bringing that all up across all time, space, dimension, and reality, across all ancestries, across all dimensions, known or unknown, seen or unseen, multidimensional, multi-parallel, and beyond, bringing it all up and collapsing it right down to Creator Source Light to be resolved in the light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just noticing that there is a heartbeat, there is a breath that matches the stillness of the eternal moment that we're experiencing. And Kuan Yin just bringing in the energy of remembering that you're always safe, you're always home in spirit. Always. You've never been separate from spirit. You've never left spirit. You are contained in the light of all that is, omnipresent. Letting that just wash over you. Remembering that all is well and letting that frequency integrate within your system now. Beautiful. Now she's bringing energy into the heart center and simultaneously down into the crown chakra. So you're having energy coming into the heart, the front and the back of the heart chakra, and you're having energy come down through the crown. And it's coming in like an Egyptian ankh, like that symbol. And they're giving me feelings of peace and harmony and tranquility and stability. And just imbuing you with that presence. And the goddess Mot is with us now, along with Kuan Yin. Mot bringing in the energy through the crown, Kuan Yin bringing the energy through the heart chakra. You might notice a golden light. Really beautiful. And they're saying you might not feel totally connected to the heart. At this point, it might feel very open and sort of hollow, maybe a little, this is going to sound weird to say, I'm feeling a little lightheaded in the heart though, not in the head. So this just feels like an opening that's happening as you're integrating the energy in your third chakra. There's an opening that's happening above that. So we're just going to let that energy move up, 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 and out. As some new energy is coming in and fortifying you and nourishing you. And we're just asking that this be easy, that you stay grounded, and that the integration happens on your behalf. In perfect divine timing. And so this is a longer transmission today, but it just feels like the energy needs to move. So I want to just keep channeling for you and holding this space and holding this container for you, because this process is still going on in a way that we need to be present for. And it's okay if you listen to this when you go to bed tonight. You don't have to be awake for this. So if now is not a good time for this transmission, you can always put this on again later and fall asleep to it. That'll still work. Just knowing, again, it's happening for your behalf in the right and perfect timing. You can't get this wrong, so don't worry. Beautiful. I'm feeling a settling happen a little bit in the heart where it's not feeling as light-headed. It's starting to come into being. Almost as if I'm feeling kind of a rising tide that has happened from the third chakra. And that tide is just kind of rising like the ocean into the heart and just creating grounded, stable, coherent energy through the body. And it's just very slowly rising. Just kind of a reboot of your energy here. That's why it's taking some time. So just staying present with the breath. Nothing to do here. It's happening for you. And they're just they're giving me an image of the mountains, and they're just bringing in this feeling of clean, fresh, crisp air, a new vantage point, a new apex, a new experience of your life in a positive way. Just letting that energy come through, that sort of feeling of the sea level rising within you as this is being integrated is now sort of coming up through the shoulders and the throat. And just going down through the arms as well. Actually, I kind of feel it coming up through the arms. But however it's processing for you is fine. And always, if you feel energy or you don't feel energy, if you have any particular experience of it, there's no right or wrong here. It's whatever you need to experience. But just trust that the process is happening for you as you're ready to experience it. You might take in a deep breath, let out a sigh if that feels nourishing. Energy just keeps rising up through the top of the throat into the jaw, back of the skull, through the head. I kind of feel it at eye level now. It's a really interesting one. I've never felt like this type of water activation where it literally feels like the ocean rising in my body. It's really tranquil though. That word tranquil keeps coming to me and I've rarely ever used that word. So I really love this for us. Receiving the water element here in a really beautiful way. Just bringing ease to our nervous systems in a way where I really feel integrated in the third chakra now. There's just a sense of ease. When we stop feeling that we have to be anything other than what we are or on any other time frame than what we are. And that is something I felt for many, many, many years of my life. Always feeling like there was something missing, that I was behind, that I was going to fall behind. And I can't even explain it because I didn't feel that way logically. It's just a sensation. And that's what we're balancing in the third chakra now, is this awareness that there is no time. That we're simply being called to be whoever we're meant to be and to take whatever action we're guided to take, always in present moment awareness, which is always happening. There is no forward and backward and speed up and slow down. It's just who we're choosing to be now. And so we're just integrating the knowing that a calm nervous system is where we get into a flow state with our lives, in alignment with spirit, in alignment with ourselves. And we allow our nervous system to operate at that frequency, at that tempo, with that ease, in alignment with the heartbeat. Relaxed, easy breaths, and infinite safety here and now. Just letting that flow through you, that frequency just flowing through you as that sort of tide level completes at the top of the head. And expands through all of your energy bodies until it's almost like you're in this beautiful, ever refreshing, I don't know what the word is, but sort of infinite waterfall where the energy's pouring in through your crown, out of your feet, back up and around your energy bodies, and then back through the crown. So it's almost like you're in this infinite egg of replenishing energy. That is what the feeling is now. And we're just going to let that expand bigger and bigger and bigger. Inch by inch, it's just expanding and lightening. Or the energy is just becoming very light. Yet there's kind of this thickness to the energy around your physical body right now and that's moving through your physical body right now. There's kind of a thickness to that energy, and that's going to dissipate over the next few days. But there's just a real upgrade happening here, a real sort of resetting, recentering your energy. So we're just going to let that work over time and know that it's just going to be gentle and easy and you won't even notice it. But right now I'm feeling like it's quite, maybe intense is the wrong word, but just quite apparent, this energy that's moving. So that's why I'm staying with it and I'm not ending the call here. Because we're not quite at that stage yet with this process. Just breathing. And this beautiful pink energy coming into the heart from Kuan Yin. Ma just really doing an energy process with this golden energy through all of our energy bodies. I'm just going to invite Mott and Kuan Yin to just let this begin to create ease and freedom and a lightness in our body. When available, and let anything heavy that needs to move out of our systems. And I would just invite you to intend that as well. So I'm just going to ask you to speak out loud. I'm going to ask you a question right now. Would you like to release any heavy energies, any frequencies that are no longer aligned with your energy, that is no longer for your highest good and ready to leave now? If you would like to release any heavier frequencies no longer aligning with your energy, no longer aligning with your highest good, just say yes now. Beautiful. And just placing all of those energies into the sacred flame. It is done, it is done, it is done. 3 times it is done. They are complete. You are free. Beautiful. There's a lot moving. There's a lot moving out right now, a lot more than I expected. It reminds me almost like the motion, for those of you Harry Potter fans, that little thing, oh God, you guys are going to kill me for this because I can't remember what it is, but it's like Dumbledore just sort of like dips in and takes out that memory or whatever. It's like this wand and like this liquid. That, somebody please write in what that is in Harry Potter, because I really don't remember. But that's kind of the motion I'm feeling of these frequencies leaving your body and going into the sacred flame to be purified back to source. Beautiful. I'm going to invite all of you after this to just please get some hydration, get some electrolytes, get water, get some good food, get some good light, like live food, like some fruit or veggies in you, maybe some healthy fats, whatever feels good to you to support you. Energy work requires a lot of water and a lot of nutrition. It's just very demanding on the body, these shifts. But we don't have to let it be hard. We can let it be easy. It's just a reminder to support yourself. Good. If you need to move around, shake your body a little bit. Just kind of wiggle. Get up, move around if that feels good, or just be still if that feels good. Kuan Yin, just bringing in a beautiful, light, purifying white light, like a wash through our systems. She's bringing in sort of a light, sort of purpley violet light, letting that wash through our systems. And now we're just seeing sort of a waterfall of crystalline light just flowing down, washing through our entire systems, our entire energy bodies. In this crystalline light, bringing in all the colors of the rainbow, washing through, reinvigorating our systems. Knowing that anything that is still releasing will be releasing over the next 3 days or so. Anything that's being activated, awakened, fortified in our systems, that's going to happen as well. And just thanking Kuan Yin and the goddess Mot for this beautiful energy, upgrade, activation, and releasing that we experienced here today as we align with the 4th chakra, heart energy center. We begin to live more fully and completely from this space. All of our heart chakras around the world connect. And we anchor the light of unity consciousness in the world that becomes inevitable on the planet with our intention. So I thank you for your presence. I thank you for being the light that is uplifting the planet and shifting the consciousness that we get to experience here for all beings, even those that have more to process before they can join us in these frequencies. That's okay, because we're here to anchor them so that everyone ultimately can come along. All is well. You are safe, loved, and whole. And I thank you for your presence here. Just letting this energy complete before I end the recording. Maybe placing your hand back on your heart if it's not still there. And just being present with yourself until you're ready to return to your day or your evening. Let's all take some breaths together here. I'm just feeling the ease, the slow down, and being really locked in with the now moment, with spiritual timing, which ironically is no time at all. And also ironically means you have all the time in the world. Beautiful. So we will end on that note today. Beautiful, beautiful work. I love you very much. Talk to you soon.